Hello beautiful people, I am so excited to see you here again on this channel. Today we are doing a little bit of a minimal everyday makeup look, which will be perfect for the summer. It'll be nice and glowy. Mostly I'm going to be using like minimal amount of products. Mostly it will be skincare products, which is perfect because we are trying to take care of our skin, protect it from the sun, and make sure that everything looks amazing, dewy, gorgeous. Why don't we get started? I do always strive to have that nice glowy skin. I have washed my face just now. It does look very nice and glowy. I will be making a more in-depth video about my skincare process. This will be just on what I do before my makeup, but skincare is very detailed. I do have to have a dedicated video for that, so I will be doing that very soon. I am very excited about that because it's literally the most requested thing for a video. I promise I will get that done as soon as possible. I'm still preparing everything about it. But yeah, I just washed my face with a cleanser, and that's pretty much it. Usually I do start my videos with skin prep already done, but today is going to be a minimal makeup, so I'm going to go in depth of what I do for my skin prep before makeup. Again, I am rambling and I don't know how to stop that. I'm really bad at starting videos, but let's just get started. I want to break it down to you. I've been in love with the Saccharomyces Ferment Milky Toner by The Ordinary. And I feel like the more I use it, the more healthier and glowy my skin looks. Like, I have no product on my face right now and it's nice and glowy. I'm really recommending to give it a try, especially if you have that sensitive skin. This is something that will be able to actually exfoliate your skin without having any acids, which I said in the previous video. This doesn't have acids, which is perfect for my skin. My skin could literally flake off of anything, so it's like very sensitive. As you can see here, like it's very thin. I could see my veins on my lids. Not good. So we're trying to use stuff that are actually beneficial and very careful for my skin. So this thing has been working. I started using it this week and it's been 5 days and I feel like it works really good. So let me know if you are using it and how it works out for you, because our skins are different. Previously, I did try out with The Ordinary glycolic acid and it didn't work for me. It was too acidic. I do use it for my underarms, which works wonders as a natural deodorant. Let me know down below if you have tried it and what are your thoughts on it, because I feel like this really works, but I want to use it a little more just to give that in-depth review. We're going to be applying that as our first base. I'll just use it on my hand like so and then rub it in my skin. Like immediately, I feel like my skin starts glowing right after I use it. I actually also fixed my microphone. Do I sound a little better now? Because I don't know what's up with DJI, but I had troubles with my microphone and I sounded really weird, but I feel like I sound okay right now, much more clear, but I don't know. I'm really trying to improve on everything I do on these videos and I hope everything sounds good to you. I'm just gonna like tap it in so that my skin absorbs it. Do you see this glow? Like, I do not feel any type of grease. Like, it just feels like my skin absorbed it. It feels like skin, but the glow, guys, it's so unreal. Like, I don't know how to explain this. I'm actually obsessed. Like, I have not found favorite products in a while, and this is my June favorite, I would say. I am impressed, and especially because it's a new product, not everybody's using it. Guys, I really like it. It's really good toner. Like, my skin looks unreal right now. I'm not even like exaggerating. This is just really pretty and it feels so good. Like, it feels like I have nothing on. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not oily at all, but it's so like naturally glowy. I don't know how to explain it. Of course, I'm going to follow along with my favorite Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream by La Roche-Posay. This is used in every single video. This is my go-to cream. I'm almost done with this actually. This lasts me a good, like I would say 3 to 4 months. I love this little baby. This is something that I have been using for a while now, and I don't know, this cream has been treating me so well. It's nice and thick and it gives me that nice glow as well. I like to use glow products on my face, like you must know. It's just really, really good. You guys might think that I do too much on explaining each product, but I do try to do very detailed like reviews so that you actually understand how it works. It's really 100% honest. I really don't know how to lie. I don't know how to act. I am a model, but I really don't know how to fakely act. These products are actually working, and I genuinely think they deserve a try. And I don't see a lot of people using this. It is on the thicker consistency, which may make you feel like greasy or so, but it just like keeps my moisture like for a really long time, especially in the winter once my skin is a lot more drier than in the summer. I try not to avoid. I do avoid sunscreen sometimes, which is retarded of me, honestly. Sunscreen is like the most important part, so I try to have products that have SPF in it because I do tend to forget to use SPF, but I try not to. Especially it helps when I create videos like this before I go out anywhere. That's why I'm posting so much, so that I don't forget my SPF. Going to open that up. This is Shiseido SPF 60. This feels like a little bit of oil. I'm going to do 2 fingers. This is good enough. I'm gonna put it everywhere and my neck. I don't know what's going on. I'm having like an allergic reaction to something. Like this area of my neck, it's patchy. I'm not sure why. I can't really tell if it's a product that I have used. I think it's because of vitamin C, and I have really, really sensitive skin. So I think vitamin C actually burnt my skin off again. Like I've did that before. I don't understand what's wrong with me and why I keep doing that to myself. But yeah, I'm gonna put that everywhere. As you can see, it's extremely glowy, greasy style. But once we put on makeup and everything gets absorbed, it will look beautiful. And I was actually not a fan of Supergoop, so this is like my go-to favorite. Or you could use CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Cream that I've used in my previous videos in the beginning. This is also a very good one, but Shiseido is just like my favorite one overall. It just feels amazing on skin. It is more on the, I would say it is more on the luxe price point. This is a travel size. Comes in a bigger bottle for $50. This one is $25. It does last me a good amount. Like this will probably last me for about 3 months as well. You just need a tiny amount to do a full face. So like it works great. I can't really bash on them for having that price point because it does last for a long while. But it is on a pricier side, so if you can't afford that, I would recommend CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion. It also has SPF, I believe 50 or 25 if I'm not lying or I'm not mistaken. I don't have the package anymore. I don't think I do, no. But it works really beautifully as well. So for my foundation today, I will be using something very light. Well, I'm going to be imitating a foundation. I'm going to be using Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is my good old favorite for the summer. I rebuy it every time, and it's quite popular as well in the social medias. But yeah, I use that either under the makeup, over the makeup, mixing it with foundation. This just works beautifully as is as well. I also found a really cool technique if you want to do a very light layer of makeup. I would firstly put it on your hand or the mixing plate for your makeup. This way you have the actual control of the amount you're putting on, and then you're mixing it. I usually start with my fingers and then I apply it, and then I blend it with my beauty blender. As you can see, it literally just like covers up and makes my skin look beautiful. If you could recommend any products that are similar to this, I'm willing to try it out for you. Maybe you've seen it anywhere else. And if you're interested of me trying something and you don't want to commit to it yet, I could do a video for you. Just write it down below. That would be really great. I'm going to apply it like so, mixing it in. This is a very light coverage foundation. Well, I wouldn't say it's foundation, it's more like a base, but I'm going to be assuming it's foundation today. I will be adding a little bit of concealer today as well. It just looks beautiful on the skin, so this is why I'm using it. Using a beauty blender in cases like that to have like that nice thin layer is a key thing, because beauty blenders will give you that nice dewy finish as well and just blend it all beautifully, and I love the look of a beauty blender. As you can see, my imperfections are still visible. Like, I do have some acne around my cheeks. It's completely normal. This is not like a foundation that gives you that full coverage, but it does work wonders. I definitely recommend giving Halo Glow a try. It's beautiful for summer and it's extremely affordable, which this is why I love e.l.f. This is an OG. I love it so much. So I'm not really liking the redness that I have around my face. I'm just going to add a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use Say. This is a slip concealer, slip tint concealer, so it's very nice and light as well. I'm going to be adding it over to my hand as well. Just like a nice singular dab. Now I will be mixing it like so, and then adding it into the areas that I want to conceal. I'm going to add it under the eye as well, and I will add it underneath my nose just to cover the smile lines a little bit because they're a little bit inflamed. I'm going to be priming out the eyelids as well, just a little bit. I just love how these products have that nice small amount of tint which cover the skin beautifully. You really don't need full coverage in the summer. Just let your skin breathe. Blending it with a beauty blender. With whatever is left on the beauty blender, I'm just going to dab over to my neck just to make a little bit of that concealed, especially on the dry areas there. They're really annoying. Okay, now I want to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I do use an eyebrow pencil, which is a NYX Precision eyebrow pencil. This is my current favorite. I also used Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a vertible, works wonders. I've always used NYX. And this is shade gray. I have spoken in my previous videos that I don't like brown just because I feel like they're too red for my liking. And I do have more of the cool tone brown hair, so I can't have red eyebrows. So that's why I was like, let me give a gray color a try. And guys, it works. So if you do have similar hair color to me, I would try a gray color from NYX. I'm just going to lightly fill in my eyebrows. I don't like to go too heavy, especially in the winter. I've used black eyebrow pencils before because I don't like the red tints in the brunette or brown eyebrow pencils. I've also used blondes, which also give off a red tint. So I decided that black would be too dark, and with gray it's really hard to go like too dark, so it's really easy to like maneuver as well. I have very sprouse eyebrows, which are pretty full, but like I would say they're not filled in. They're very faded looking, so I try to be very careful with my eyebrows because I could easily go too dark at some point. I don't like this arch. Wipe that off, and I'll do the same thing on the other eyebrow. My right eyebrow just looks prettier all the time, much more prettier than my left eyebrow. I feel like it's so easy to mess up eyebrows. I'm going to use a concealer again just to fix them up a little bit. I'm just not friends with my eyebrows. I'm going to be using like a slight shadow brush. I'm going to be using more of a smaller brush to clean up my eyebrows with a concealer. I'm going to be using the same concealer. Okay, so the eyebrows are finally done. We're ready to follow along with the contour. I'm going to be using the Tarte, very similar to Charlotte Tilbury. This is Shape Tape, or no, this is Sculpt Tape. I will be bronzing up my face just a little bit to give a little bit of a halo look. Also a very nice and bronze look, which is perfect for summer. I have been trying out new bronzers, and this one really goes well with my complexion. I do kind of have more of that paler skin, so grayish contours or bronzers work better for me. If you have any suggestions for bronzers or contours, let me know, because your girl does not know what to use. This is the only thing that I liked in the Ulta, in the selection of Ulta. I couldn't try anything else. I actually like it, so let me know. It comes out very similar to Charlotte Tilbury one. I have not tried that one. Let me know if I should. I don't see anyone using it that much anymore. I'm just going to be doing like a few dots very lightly. I want to use that one squeeze my whole face, and I'm just going to do like a few lines here. I do feel like it's a little dark on me, but it blends in like heaven. So it's kind of liquidy in here. I'm gonna have to fix my nose, but yeah, I like to go around my chin, and that's pretty much it. That's how I like to hollow out my face. I usually have a nice jawline, so chin is the only place I need to work at, because my chin is like a little bit weirdly shaped. So I like to define it a little more to make it a little more elongated. I don't know. But yeah, also because I don't like to use shadows, I use the bronzers around my eye area for that nice and everyday look as well. Okay, so now I'm going to be blending it with this brush. I'm not really sure what this brush is, but it's from Ego Tools. I like to use this brush a lot, actually. No, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm going to be using the Complexion Perfection Heavenly Luxe It Cosmetics blending brush. This is all over, and it has a conceal brush as well. It blends in really nicely, so I'm not really scared that it looks a little too dark. It really goes in really like can you tell, like I already look a lot more bronzed, and it doesn't look really heavy. It looks really good. I love it. Now I'm going to use a smaller one to blend out my blunched contour. I'm going to fix it up with a concealer because it just looks messy. I'm going to use a little bit of a concealer, and I'm going to go around the highlight areas where our sun usually hits the face. So like on the corners, in the middle, and on the tip. Feels like a reverse contouring. Making sure everything is nice and blended. Okay, perfect. That is done. As you can see, my face looks like I still look like I don't have makeup on. It's mostly just my skin. This is our goal for the summer. Okay, you guys, I want to move on to a little bit of a powder. I'm going to be using Laura Mercier. I'm just going to dab it. And I'm just going to lightly go over the areas just to set everything in. The next step will be using a little bit of cheek tint. I will be using something similar to Benetint, but I've actually got it from Amazon. If you're looking to purchase it, I will be linking it down below. I have actually had so many questions about it. I did get it from Amazon, and it was a really good purchase because it was like $6 and Benetint is like $30, and this will last you a very long time. The only thing is that if you drop it, it will be really, 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 really bad. So I'm going to be using it for my cheeks and my lips as well, and we'll go from there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead with my mascara. I'm going to be just curling my lashes. Today I will be using a Tarte tubing mascara. Tubing mascaras are my favorite, especially for the summer, because we don't want to have any leak in the eyelashes. Usually my eyelids are very oily and really not dry at all. No matter how much like powder I put in, the mascara would leak through. Sorry, I just had to fix my hair. So yeah, no matter how much powder or anything I put in, no matter how I set it, my eyelids would excessively have oils in it. So I really don't know what to do about it. So my lashes are now curled. I'm going to be going in with the Tarte mascara. And is it only me, but I hate I really hate having a new mascara, so I try to use an old one as much as possible. Just new mascaras glide in too smoothly. I don't know. That might be sounding too weird and the opposite for what you're looking to do and get. But I just feel like the older the mascara is, the easier it is to apply it and easier to control. This one I feel like just has too much product on a wand, which obviously you could wipe off, but it's just like, then it just like gets dried up on the tip, and I don't know, I don't like that. Having eyelashes like done and having mascara on just makes the biggest difference. Now that the mascara is done, I'm going to move on to my cheeks and my lips. I'm going to wipe off whatever I have on my lips right now, which is the foundation, the powder that got on, and also like a lip balm. Okay, now I'm just going to all line up my lips with the Morphe Honey Moon liner. Not too much, just like very lightly, like so. That is all. Now I'm going to go in with the tint. Hard to open. Like if I open it wrong, that's it. Life is over. Everything I have and I own is white. Like the furniture will be ruined. And also it smells like cherries. Like it's perfect. It does not taste good though. That's all I need. I'm going to now take a napkin and kiss my napkin a couple of times until I get that desired. Almost dropped the cover. I stained a little bit. It's okay. I love a nice like reddish cherry colored lip. I'm going to now fill it in again. Now just like blending it and like filling it in so that it does not look rough. I love it. I love it. Now I'm going to be very, very careful and apply it over to my cheeks. I'm very scared to do that actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush and just tap it into my cheeks. Sunburned look. See, I'm always scared to do that with a tint just because it does stain. Like it is not going to like move too much, so you gotta be really, really quick. I've spilled a little bit of the tint all over my table and it's white. Whatever. I'm just going to wash it off later. That's just makeup. And I'm going to now just dab in the blender just to make sure that everything does not look like rosacea. And I've had rosacea and I have fixed it with dermatologists, so I don't want that again. I'm just gonna make sure that everything looks cute. I'm going to try to move it around a little. What do we think? I really, really like it. It's really perfect for summer. It has that nice sunburned, dewy, glowy look. I love it. It's very minimalistic. I've used literally, like in terms of makeup, I've only used 9 products, which is very minimal. It's very lightweight and there's not a full coverage. You could still see some of my pimples, which is completely fine. Literally, makeup in the summer does not have to be full coverage. You have to look nice and glowy. You don't have to, but mostly just like you're looking nice and glowy, and we're not focusing on full coverage. We're looking really nice and hydrated, and which I love about this makeup look. Let me let my hair down. Literally just washed my hair and it's already looking and feeling oily. Like what the heck, literally right before I started filming. Okay, you guys, what do you think about this makeup look? I am obsessed. It looks really nice, very glowy. It does not feel greasy at all. I'm telling you, all of these products are really nice and hydrating and have that nice, very light coverage, which works really great for summer. Let me know if you're planning to try out any of these products. I'm going to try to list all of them down below in the links that I have there. I really hope you liked this video, and I really want to see you on my next one. If you have any suggestions, if you have any products that you want me to try for you in a video, make sure you write them down below so that I could try them out in a video before you do, and so that you could judge it upon yourself and see if you want to get it or not. I love testing out new products, you know that already. Thank you so much again for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on to not miss any time I post. I try to do that 2 to 3 times a week, and you know that. I've been very consistent for almost 3 months. That's when I started doing it very consistently. Support your girl here. Really want to see you on the next one. I hope you have a good one. Goodbye.